Students, in the last video session, we have discussed about how to convert galvanometer into ammeter. When you are converting a galvanometer into ammeter, as ammeter resistance should be very less, you will be connecting one shunt resistor to a galvanometer. As a result, the effective resistance of galvanometer get decreased so that it can be used as ammeter. Likewise, in this case, we are now learning about conversion of galvanometer into voltmeter. You can convert voltmeter into galvanometer, we can convert galvanometer into voltmeter and galvanometer into ammeter. Galvanometer into voltmeter, as we know, voltmeter should measure potential difference. Voltmeter measures potential difference. Voltmeter should measure potential difference. So as to measure potential difference, voltmeter should be connected in parallel. You should connect voltmeter in parallel in order to measure potential difference, right? So as you are connecting voltmeter in parallel, the resistance of voltmeter should be made high to convert it into so the resistance of voltmeter should be made high in order to measure voltage. Therefore, what we need to do, you should increase the resistance of galvanometer. So to convert galvanometer into voltmeter, we connect a large value resistor in series with it. This is the principle of constructing or converting galvanometer into voltmeter. As voltmeter measure potential difference, its resistance should be high. In order to increase the galvanometer resistance, we will be just using one large value resistor in series with the galvanometer. So when you increase this resistance, it acts as voltmeter. Now coming to the circuit diagram, we are adding one external resistor capital R to this galvanometer, and this total should be acting as voltmeter and it should be connected in parallel. Voltmeter as a whole should be connected in parallel. Now, if at all current is passing through this, the current passing through the galvanometer and current passing through this resistor will be same. Current passing in the galvanometer and current passing in the resistor will be same because R and G are in series. Therefore, current in them is same. So current passing through this galvanometer and current passing through this resistor, both is the same because they are connected in series. And voltage dropped across galvanometer and voltage dropped across resistor, both are different. They are not same. So current through galvanometer, we are considering it as Ig into galvanometer plus resistor should be equal to voltmeter reading. Right? So voltmeter voltage will be numerically equal to galvanometer current into G galvanometer resistance plus external resistor connected over there. So I can write simply V is equal to Ig into capital G plus R. This can be written as V divided by Ig, which is equal to capital G plus R. From here, V divided by Ig minus capital G is equal to R. This is the value of external resistor which you need to use in order to convert a voltmeter, in order to convert a galvanometer into voltmeter. A galvanometer of resistance 20 ohm. Galvanometer resistance is given as 20 ohm and it is shunted by 2 ohm resistor. Shunt value resistor is 2 ohm. What part of the main current flows through the galvanometer? So you are supposed to calculate what part of the main current pass through the galvanometer. That means you should find out Ig divided by I is equal to how much. We have basic relation for conversion of galvanometer into ammeter. What it is? It is that voltage through shunt should be equal to voltage through galvanometer. Voltage through shunt is I minus Ig into capital R, I minus Ig into S is equal to Ig into capital G. Now you are supposed to calculate Ig divided by I. So what I do, I'll take I common here. This will be 1 minus Ig divided by I, or else I'll do one thing. This will be I into S is equal to Ig into S plus capital G. From here, S divided by S plus capital G is equal to Ig divided by I. And Ig divided by I is equal to shunt resistor is 2 divided by 22. This is equal to 1 by 11. It is 1 by 11. So therefore 1 by it's 1 by 11th part. 1 by 11th part of main current flow through galvanometer. So 1 by 11th part of main current flow through galvanometer and remaining total current will pass through shunt. Okay, 1 by 11th part will be going through galvanometer. It means that 10 by 11th part through main current or through part through shunt. Okay, so most of the current will be passing through shunt resistor. Only some part pass through galvanometer. That's the reason why you can measure total amount of approximately total amount of current through ammeter when it is connected in series. Yeah, a galvanometer has a resistance 500 ohm. It has to be shunted such that its sensitivity decreases by 100 times. That means N is equal to 100. So we already have relation with N. So shunt resistance S will be equal to capital G divided by N minus 1, where N is equal to I divided by Ig. Now its sensitivity is 100. Therefore, shunt value S will be equal to 500 divided by 100 minus 1. 500 divided by 99. This is nearly equal to 5. Next question. A galvanometer has resistance of 98 ohm. Capital G is 98 ohm. And if 2% of it is passed through the meter, what should be the value of the shunt? You should calculate S is equal to how much. What he is telling is only 2% of the total current is passing through galvanometer. It means that Ig divided by I into 100 is equal to 2. This is actually given to you in the problem. So it is Ig divided by I into 100, which is equal to 2%. That is value given. You should now calculate shunt resistor. What is formula for shunt? S will be capital G divided by I by Ig minus 1. Okay. So I by Ig value is already like it is mentioned that it is 2%. You can use that here and you can find out shunt resistor value. So this is nearly S is equal to capital G value, it is 98 ohm divided by I by Ig. So you can write it as I minus Ig divided by, or it is I by Ig can be written as, from here you can write Ig divided by I is equal to 2 by 100. This is equal to 50. So I by Ig is equal to 50 minus 1. This is 98 ohm divided by 49 ohm. Sorry, 49. It's just a number. S will be equal to 2. The value of shunt resistance will be equal to 2 ohm. See, the maximum current of 0.5 milliampere can be passed through the galvanometer. So that means through galvanometer, the maximum current which is passing through is 0.5 milliampere. And its a resistance, galvanometer resistance is 20 ohm. You are now asked to find out resistance to be connected. Capital R value you should find out. And in order to convert it into a voltmeter of range 0.5 volt, that means maximum voltage measurable is 5 volt. Is it not? So you are constructing a galvanometer to voltmeter in such a way it should measure the maximum voltage of 5 volt. So use this relation here. 5 volt is equal to galvanometer current is 5 milli. Milli is 10 power minus 3 into capital R. You should calculate plus capital G. It is 20. From here, it is 5 into 10 power minus 4 divided by 5 is equal to R plus 20. This is 10 power minus 4 minus 20 is equal to R. I'm sorry, it is 10 power plus 4. 10 power plus 4 minus 20 is equal to R. 1, 2, 3, 4 minus 20 is equal to R. So R should be equal to 9, 8, sorry, 9, 9, 8, 0 ohm. This is the value of resistor you need to add in order to measure a voltage of 5 volt. And remember that always the resistor which you are adding in order to convert it into voltmeter should be greater, very much greater than that of galvanometer resistance. Here galvanometer resistance is just 20 ohm. So the answer which you are getting should be definitely greater than 20 ohm. That too, that value depends upon what range it is to be measured. In order to measure 5 volt, you should connect a resistor of value 9980 ohm. So galvanometer resistance more than that, you should add a resistor in order to convert it into voltmeter. Yeah, next question. A galvanometer have 30 divisions. And current sensitivity is 20 microampere per division. That means one division, if it is crossed, it means that current passing through it is 20 microampere. So what will be total current passing through the galvanometer? It is 30 divisions into, for one division, how much value it is? 20 into 10 power minus 6 ampere. This is 3 to 6 into 10 power minus 4 ampere. This is galvanometer current. And galvanometer resistance is given as 25 ohm. You are supposed to find out how much shunt value should be connected in order to make it as an ammeter. We have relation Ig into capital G is equal to I minus Ig into S. This is the basic relation which we have. Now you should find out this S value. S is equal to, you should find out this S value, so that S is equal to Ig divided by I minus Ig, which is equal to, where it is G, yeah, it is Ig into capital G, right? Now substitute all the values here. Ig is galvanometer current, it is known, 6 into 10 power 4 ampere. And in order to convert it into an ammeter, ammeter should measure a current of 1 ampere. So it is S equal to, Ig is 6 into 10 power minus 4 into galvanometer resistance is 25 divided by I is 1 ampere minus 6 into 10 power minus 4. Calculate this, you will be getting the value of shunt resistor. Next, in order to convert it into voltmeter, to measure a value of 1 volt, how much capital R value to be included here? So for that, we will be using this relation. V is equal to Ig into capital R plus capital G. Voltage is given as 1 volt, which is Ig into capital R. Ig value is already known to you. You can just substitute that here. It is 1 divided by 6 into 10 power minus 4 is equal to capital R plus 25 ohm. It is capital R equal to 10 power 4 divided by 6 minus 25. If you calculate this, you will get R. And shunt resistor, if you find out this total, you will be getting an answer of 0.0150 ohm, whose value should be very, very less than that of the galvanometer resistance. And this capital R value should be very greater than that of galvanometer resistance. And if you evaluate this, you will be getting answer nearly. External resistance which you need to connect over here is 10 power 4 minus 25 into 6, 30, 15, 150 ohm. This is the value of R.